Hello, beautiful Sachi. Guess who's back? Me, in my own home. I'm so glad. You have no idea. I'm like, just saying, no idea. Sagittarius, what do you want to begin with, Spirit? Oh, well, that was the Chariot. It wanted to show itself. What about Sag? Please help Sag on this journey, Spirit. Show them what's going on with their person of interest, things that have been bothering Sag. Spirit, I'm believing that Sag just wants to know the truth. Period. So, can you help Sagittarius with this issue that they're having with this person? Sag. Nine of Pentacles. Enjoying the fruits of your labor. Hard work that has led to a luxurious life. Buying yourself something special. Happily and successfully self-employed. Enjoying your solitude. This is the energy that Spirit is suggesting that you be in. And some of you are already in this energy. It shows for you all the time. You're self-confident. You are strong. Enjoying the, you want to enjoy the fruits of your labors. All your hard work, Sag. Yeah, someone was failing to recognize a magical opportunity. They were missing the point. The distractions of daily life, discontent or boredom, lost in your old world, your own world. Wake up. This is what Spirit is telling this person. Wake up. Stop sitting by, letting life pass you by. You failed to see the opportunity that was right before you. That is what Spirit, you can see this angel telling this person, wake up. This is a wake up time. Okay, now we got a page here, and it's like sensitive, open-hearted, inexperienced, moody, messages regarding relationships, new emotional experiences, a romantic encounter, social invitation or event, heightened psychic abilities. This is interesting. This Page of Cups. So it's almost like Spirit heightened your psychic abilities. Sensitive, open-hearted, inexperienced, moody messages regarding relationships, new emotional experiences, a romantic encounter, social invitations, heightened psychic abilities. This is, just hang on here. So it's like, tell me more before I do what you love. Recognition for the highest quality of work, especially creative endeavors. Being paid well for your craft. Working with others. An excellent reputation. Well, this is you. Working with Spirit. Working with your psychic abilities. Whatever it is that's been enhanced in you, it's like this is interesting. Release. Endings that lead to new beginnings. The need to release situations or people that hold you back. Spiritual transformation. So this is exactly what Sagis have done. Perhaps this person released you, or you had no choice but to release this person, Sag, because it's almost like there were they were failing to recognize what they had. So what choice did you have, Sag? Okay? It's like you were open-hearted, you were sensitive, and it's almost as if you just said, what else is out there, Spirit? Like I'm almost hearing, is this all? Is this it? Is this my life? Or is there more? And Spirit is saying there's very much more. You can awaken your psychic abilities. You can awaken your talents. You can co-create with us. This person doesn't see what they had or didn't see what they had. The star is here. Have faith. The future is bright. Dreams come true. Positive change that brings an end to challenging times. The light at the end of the tunnel. So you are the Empress. Masculine or feminine, Sag. Time to take action. Give birth to your dreams. Creative projects will be very successful. Abundant and prosperity is here for the Empress. So it's almost like it had a divine mission all on its own. This person's rejection or whatever, you had somebody in this situation had no other recourse than to release this person for whatever they were doing or not doing. And by doing so, you found you're on a course that you were supposed to be on. It's especially if you felt like this person was holding you back. And it's like there was no forward movement. It was just like, where's it going? And it can consume all your time and your energy. It's like, there's got to be a better life than this. And indeed there is. Decisive, focused, driven, defensive. Events that move with great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional ones. Sudden or unexpected change. Review your options carefully. So you're decisive, focused, driven. Okay? Events that move with great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional ones. That's what this knight did. So instead of thinking with their heart, it's like, I don't know. It's like it made you review your life, because Sagis are driven to move forward. Sagis are driven to they're driven, okay? And maybe you started defending yourself, or maybe you felt like you needed to defend yourself in a situation. It's like, where's this going? And maybe this person didn't like the fact that you were defending yourself. It's like, look, you got to make a decision. Are we going forward? Where are we going with this? Well, Well, here we are, a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or a deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter or a new home. The Hermit. Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. Self-discovery. You discovered something new about yourself, and guys, you probably either did one of two things, Sag. You went spiritual and you worked on your psychic abilities, or you're looking for new friendships and new love. And this person could have been doing that, but let's see. Okay? You've spent a lot of alone time. You've spent a lot of time doing the work, going within. It's like being open to a new experience, increasing, psychic abilities, spiritual insights. You've done the spiritual work. And it's like, it's almost as if this energy is mad at you for moving ahead, okay? Or for trying to grow, because they didn't want to move. It was like stalemate. Well, Saggy goes, where's this going? We can't stay like this forever. Shit or get off the pot. What are we doing here? And this energy is like mad because you released them and you did the work. You did the time and spent time in solitude and discovered, by the looks of it, your life purpose. And it's like they're angry at you for staying true to you. Scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous, time to get out, time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. Happy news about your career, promotion, scholarships, a new area of study. That is what was revealed. And it's almost as if Sagittarian, you move forward. The Chariot, rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once. Because you were so determined and you had strong willpower, no doubt you're getting public recognition here. Because you claimed your power back. It's like you could have started a new job or a new area, a new study. And this person is like, you're decisive what you want, Sag. You don't have to beat around the bush for 20 years to figure out what you want to do. You think about it, you go within, you say, you weigh it out. You're like, what am I going to do? I got to work on me. Look at this. Yeah. Negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges. Fears surrounding money. Reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for becoming self-employed. So I'm seeing here that I'm picking up on this person's energy, I gotta say. That's the Five of Pentacles, guys. So it's like It's almost like, let me see more. I think this person's pissed off at you, Sag, because, like, you're decisive. You know what you want. You're not afraid to go and get it. You're not afraid to take charge and move forward powerfully. And this person is like, they struggle with negative thoughts, okay? It's like, you're not afraid to pick up a new career. You're not afraid to pick up, but this person was. I don't know what your circumstances were, but it's like, I don't know. I'm saying that this person is angry because you're so powerful. This person could not do what Saggy did because they haven't done the inner work. It's not that they can't do it. It's like they tell themselves negative things. And do not be surprised if many people sat back and told Sag, oh, Sag, you're moving, you're changing careers, this is a bad time. How many times have we heard this, Sag? Just for example, I have heard this, I'm pushing 60 years old, I've heard it my whole life. Oh, it's not the right time. No, don't do it now. This is not the right time. There's never a right time. You know what I mean? Anything can happen. But the only failure is if you never attempt it. Right? And you feed these people feed themselves negative thoughts. Like Saggy's pushing forward and people will sit back and comment, oh, bad timing. I wouldn't do that right now. How many times have I heard, don't do it now. Oh, it's too risky. It's too this, it's too that. Saggy's like, hell to the no, I'm on it. And you know what? Sometimes those are the most successful people. Saggies don't need other people's opinions telling them what to do. They have psychic abilities. They're probably more in tune with the spirit realm than most signs because that's in their chart to be that way naturally. But I can tell you, there was naysayers involved. I don't know what you're doing. I'm picking up career here for you guys. To be quite honest, it could have been in love, but it's like, it's in career. And everybody's going, oh, this is bad timing, Sag. Don't do it now, Sag. This is not good timing. Those are all negative thoughts. Naysayers. People who say, okay, what you can't do, what you won't do, what you won't accomplish. Oh, it's bad time. You don't want to do that, Sag. Sag, Sag, Sag. And maybe this person even told you that, Sag. You know, I'm just saying, it's almost like they were holding you down. It's like you wanted to race forward. You wanted to charge in and attempt something new. And you might have told this person, we can do this. We can do this. And they're like, oh, no, no. They always had a reason. It's bad timing. Blah, 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 blah. And I give you an example. Okay, I was looking at a business about a year ago, a year and a half ago. Okay? And I would speak to certain people about it, people who I was close with, thinking that they could give me some intellect on the subject. It turns out, okay, all these people gave me all their opinions, and that's what they were. They're like, why it can't work. I said, no, it will work. I mean, think about it. And I gave all the reasons why this particular business I had in mind would work. And it was completely opposite to the norm, what most people were thinking. So I would brush these ideas off, and that's all I heard. Why it wouldn't work, what was wrong with it. Now, constructive criticism is great. But you know, when you're going to people, I can't tell you how many times I would come up with these brainstorms or these ideas and have people tell me why it wouldn't work. I just stopped telling people, just so you know the end of that story. Well, okay, this particular idea that I had on this particular business, not even a year later after I thought about it, it doubled, completely doubled in price. Okay? And everybody said, and then I go back and I say to these people, well, you said I was wrong on that. Look, it just doubled in value. Oh, well, who is to know? You'll never know if you don't take a chance. And that's what this is. Taking a chance. Sag took a chance. Sag took something on and was successful with it. And now all the naysayers are going, how do you say you're wrong? A lot of people struggle with that. And I'm thinking you had an idea, Sag. That's why I'm talking about it. I think you had a lot of business ideas of how to start a business with this person. And they're all like giving you the negativity as to why it wouldn't work. Oh, it's bad timing. Oh, it's this. You know what? I'm not a business professional, but I do trust my gut instincts about certain things and I follow through. I don't care who thinks I'm foolish or what bad timing it is. If it keeps urging me and urging me and urging me, I'm going to do it. Win or lose, I'm doing it. Yeah. See? While you were busy thinking about your future and thinking about a business plan with this person, they were too busy out living it up here. An unwise choice. There's a better way that'll make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. This person was lying. This is a liar. Okay? They were out living it up. They had, it's like Five of Swords. They were jealous. I'm telling you right now, they're jealous of your drive. They're jealous of your ideas. They're jealous, whoever this is around you. I believe it's your person. And they're all like, party, 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 you know, and listening to everyone but Sag. Listening to their friends. They're here. And they're all like, you know, having a good old time. They lacked integrity is what they did. Saggy is strong integrity. This person is like full of negative thinking. This person is a negative Nancy. That's what they are. Telling you why it won't happen, putting you down, subliminally. They're jealous of you because of your drive. Because you can make a plan and stick to it and make it happen. Oh yeah. So what do? There's the Two of Pentacles, working too hard, multiple jobs, the need to bring balance and fun into your life, juggling multiple priorities, balancing the budget. So this person gambled on their money somehow. Okay? Sag, most Saggies know a good business opportunity. Most Saggies know when a good business plan is presented to them, and they'll jump on it. There is no snoozing and losing with a Sag. Most Sages are driven. Not all Sages, but the majority of you definitely are, okay? You know a good constructive business plan when you see them. This person, tell me more before I comment. Yeah. The King of Swords here, intelligent, impartial, respected, stoic, receiving wise advice, remain objective and fair-minded, public speaking, communicate clearly, unemotional relationships, or being unemotionally available. So what this person started to do, okay, I'm not sure if they made an unwise choice. They started dealing with people that were, who lacked integrity, for a better word. They started juggling, okay? Becoming emotionally unavailable to Sag. Why? I think that they got some shitty advice. That's what I think. I think they took on too much. I think they lost balance. I think they were working too hard. I think that they were trying to make a business opportunity grow that they got some lousy advice on. They're working their nads off, they were too tired. Look, this king is sleeping in his chair. Right? Like bored, intelligent, normally well respected, but unemotional, becoming unemotional. Well, that's because they filled up their time with people who lacked integrity. That's what I'm saying. All their buddies that they were chumming out with. Yeah, I think that this person started listening to people that they shouldn't have listened to. They questioned their own. But that sword is face down. That sword is not upright. It's facing down. Usually the King of Swords, this person became unemotionally available. I'm just saying. Oh, see? Working too hard or too many hours. The need for balance in life. Let others help you. Health problems due to stress. So, if this is your energy, Sag, which I know it is not, okay? Sagittarians are hard workers. They'll pursue. They will persist. But it's almost as if this person, this is what they're going through, because I had all Sagittarius energies on the first row. I had Sagittarius just like Empress mode. I have Sagittarius taking charge of their life, hermiting, doing introspection, trying new things. And this person's going nuts out with frickin' people and energies, and they're trying to be a good person to everybody, you know what I mean? Doing everything for everybody, but who they were working for or dealing with had no integrity. And it's like it made them unemotionally available to Sag. And in so doing, it's like Saggies just like whatever. Generous, practical, gracious, materialistic. The ability to make, working for this karmic. Or whoever this wifey energy is around them at the moment. It's all for money. This person's like work. The work. They were listening to people with low integrity, and this karmic is one of them. It's all like money. Work harder. Work harder. Work harder. I don't know. And here we have it, the Three of Cups. In this deck, listen to this. News, we're celebrating joyful announcements like engagements, weddings, pregnancy, or graduation, a time for gratitude, close communities, or chosen families. Made the wrong choice, I'm telling you right now. Yeah. Financial security for yourself and your family, inheritance or a retirement, peace and contentment in life, honoring family traditions, pride in the family tree, passing on knowledge. Let's see what happens here. I know Saggy just is working on their careers, their finances, their families. Yes, it's you. Enjoying the fruits of your labor. Okay? All your hard work paying off. The dreamer, a new start. Trust yourself. Push your fears aside and take the leap of faith. And that's just what Spirit's telling this person. Would you stop dreaming? Go and get what you want. This person was listening to all the wrong people. And now it's like Saggy's getting happiness, rejoicing, confident. Many of you are just like planning on your 10 of Cups, planning on your retirement. And this person sits here with the 7 of Cups. Make a choice. Stop procrastinating and overanalyzing. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward. You have too many options and too many addictions. So this person's over here in daydream land, la la land, and Spirit is kicking them in the butt, telling them, look, you got too many addictions, you got too many choices. If you got that many choices to choose from, you better pick one. And this person, and Spirit's telling this person the whole time, there's the angel standing in the background, whispering to them, hey, get going. Take a leap of faith. Trust yourself, go. But then right before it, Spirit's telling them, make a choice. You're going to sit over here dreaming about life, or you're going to make it happen. You're going to sit over here listening to everybody else tell you how to live. You're going to listen to everybody else tell you they don't have any integrity. Why are you listening to them? They lack integrity. This person was dealing with lowlifes. Yeah. Who shall appear? The High Priestess. Meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. That's what the High Priestess is here. Meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time to take action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom. So this person took a risk, okay? Being unable or unwilling to make a decision. See? They refused. They would not listen to the call. Spirit's been on this person in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different cards in just this many pulled, telling this person, stop it, think before you act, think. And then I'm thinking that they were busy daydreaming. They had all these options. They thought they were the cat's meow, and now all they are, I don't know, it's like they refused to listen. Spirit told them, take the leap, go toward your life partner. This person had too many options, couldn't make a decision. So Spirit then tells them, look, before you leap, you better think about what you truly want. the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. Saggy, you had no choice but to go within and listen to your intuition, because this person refused the call, refused to listen, was unable or unwilling to make a decision. Yeah. Try to make yourself happy rather than trying to make others happy, pretending there is no problem. Began overanalyzing anything, trusting all their friends, going to their friends for advice when they had some. The Empress? Just saying, you've got an Empress who is wise, but they still chose to wanted to keep their options open. Yeah. Loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive, plan carefully before taking action, but then get going. Pay attention to the details. Wait for perfect timing. A guardian angel or someone watches over you. So this person has been told, get going. Yes, think about it, but get going. Don't sit in think mode forever. Oh my goodness. Insights that come from meditation. The need to take a rest or a vacation. Allow yourself more time before making a decision. Mental exhaustion. Get more sleep. I told you this person was mentally exhausted. Wishes come true. Your dreams become reality. A magical time of life. Good fortune. Faith in the universe that all will be well. So it's like, instead of dreaming, Saggy made it a reality. Saggy did the work. Saggy meditated. Saggy went to spirit. Saggy is the High Priestess, thinking, intuitive, trusting their inner knowledge, inner wisdom. Does this meditation, gets grounded. Well, this person, that's why your wishes are coming true, because you did the work, Sag. Well, this person is off in daydream land. A happy marriage, a happy ever after, emotional contentment, a loving relationship with your children, raising children wisely and successfully, being around people that you trust. So that's the 10 of Cups. Your dreams are getting fulfilled. Your wishes. Spirit is saying you need to move on. Seeking more from that, what you're experiencing, a spiritual quest. Choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities, leaving home. What the heck was this person thinking? That's what Saggy wanted. Okay? Saggy once goes out and obtains it. How are you going to have a happy family? How are you going to have the wishes fulfilled if all you do is listen to low vibing people and chum out with low vibrational folks and negative Nancys who tell you, oh no, you know. Spirit kept saying, make your plans, keep going forward. This person was a daydreamer. I don't know. And it was like, Saggy, I don't know. This person's energy is flip-flops all over the place. It's like they left their dream. They had the dream. Could have had enough money for retirement. Could have had this family happy ever after situation. Everybody's cool, living the dream here. And this person decides to start listening to low vibrational energies. This person was happy with you. It was like a dream come true when they met you, Sag. They started listening to low vibes. I'm telling you right now, they did. So who leaves the Ten of Cups? Who leaves the happily ever after? The plan that you guys had made together for this retirement. This Ten of Cups is here with, and then all of a sudden they can't choose. They're confused. Who's confusing them? I know who. Yeah, this little low vibrational crew that they hang out with. That's who. There you go. The Ten of Swords. The end of a situation that brings either relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for new happiness, a weight off your shoulders, the end of an addiction. To some of you, when this person left, or you left this person, it was a weight off your shoulders. It was too painful. But when they walked out on their Ten of Cups, on their own dream, on their own plan, started listening to low vibrational idiots, they deceived themselves. There you are. Queen of Cups. Loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing, deep psychic insights, caring for others, but forgetting to take care of yourself. Trust your intuition. A deep love of family and friends. Follow your heart. It's like starting to form a very big picture, Sag. Focusing on the negative. That's what this person was doing. Things not turning out the way that they anticipated. Forgiveness or self of others. Everything happens for a reason. Look for a hidden blessing. And it's like this person is like looking at all the cups that have spilt out. Queen of Swords appears. Brilliant, experienced, humorous, judgmental, releasing situations or people that no longer serve you, seeing the humor in difficult situations, focusing in on career, a divorced or unmarried individuals. So it's all here. Yeah. The illusion of entrapment. The lack of self-confidence that makes you feel helpless. Being afraid to take action. Take responsibility for your life now. That's what this person has been told and urged. Take responsibility for your life. And that's exactly what Sagittarius did. It's like, if you can't see what you have, it was your plan. This was the plan. And because you start entertaining other low vibrational energies, it's like, I gotta look after me. I've given you everything that I had. I put the dedicated effort in. Saggy said, I'm freeing myself. I'm not staying in this. A brilliant success. A time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment. Freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself because you freed yourself. Stuck in this energy. It was the Ten of Cups. And this person starts entertaining, getting bored, not sure what they want. Spirit's been telling this person all along. Brilliant ideas that may need refinement. Overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out. Communicate clearly and concisely. Remain objective. That's what this person has been told. Speak your truth. Speak up. Just sitting back, not speaking, and sitting back going, oh, I'm hoping everything works out, is not enough. You have to take action. You can't just sit there wishing that things would be different, wishing for a different outcome, when you didn't do anything to make that happen. That's what Spirit's telling this person. You got to take action. You can't just sit back. This person took no action. Been told they can't figure out why all these cups built out. And Spirit's telling them, look, Sagi's going to get away if you don't take action. If you don't speak up and take action, you are going to be in this Five of Cup, Ten of Sword energy because you failed to deliver. You failed to take action. It's like you're not a child anymore. You're a grown person. Just silly. The Magician. Magic is alive in your life, Sag. What you need to be a successful manifest. If you believe you can do it, and that's what you did, Sag. You're living proof. You freed yourself. You weren't going to stay in this low vibrational energy with these people that were enticing this person, all the lies. Sad you'll never find out. Go listen to all your lying friends because that's what this person did. And I do believe this person is experiencing a lot of financial problems. I believe that this person started got involved with some kind of business plan with these good buddies. Master Buddha. Increase awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance, obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. That's what you're doing, Sag. Hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Well, Sag did. Isis, magic is manifesting. Your dreams, your visions, and your goals are becoming reality. You took the chance. Inner strength. It took courage. It took inner strength for Sagittarius to free themselves from this individual. And it's like, I don't think they realized what a powerhouse you were, Sag. It's like you got it all. Strength, hope, infinite abundance, and awareness. Inner strength. I don't know. I think at this time, I don't think Sag is going to have to worry about their retirement. I don't think Sag is going to have to worry about if their friends or family is going to be okay, because your friends and families are going to be okay. And so are you. Can't say the same for this person. Powerful messages. Jeez. Sag. The circus of love. Yep. Rah, rah, rah. The Joker is wild. You're dealing with the Velvet Queen here. That's the privileged lady. That is someone with a head on their shoulders. That is somebody who has it all. You had something up your sleeve, Sag. You played your cards right. And now you're gaining in abundance. In this circus of love, looks like you have the victory here. Yeah. Whoa. This energy, this karmic, hates you, like with a passion. Look at this. You're dealing with, look at this beautiful energy. The Velvet Queen, luxurious, privileged lady. From rags to freaking riches. It's like you can adjust to anything in this circus of love. But I can tell you this karmic energy is like, if ever their friends thought you were a clown of any type, Sag, or that you didn't have what it took, they're going to eat their words. Oh, I knew you would come here. Yeah. This karmic, look at this. Can you see that, Sag? Looks like blood dripping out their mouth. A secret. They're lying. They're holding a secret. Yes, they are. Oh, what? Out of the darkness? Who's arriving? You know who. Just like, boom. You see the real character in there. It's like you were innocent. I'm laughing at this card because it says Princess of Victorious, and they're going loser, and the word loser is written. This person they went to, who they thought was this brilliant virgin, there was no virgin. They were like, oh, this person, oh my God. This little immature energy that they went to is the loser. They were withholding a secret. They're like, don't say. Well, the secret is coming out. They were acting like they were this virgin, innocent little princess. When you're dealing with the Velvet Queen, oh my goodness. Yeah. This karmic hates your guts. Just saying. Voice of an angel is here. This is a bright baby emerging. Oh. How do you compete with this? Her wicked ways? Oh, little Miss Innocent over here is wicked. I knew she was. She's withholding a secret. And it's like over here, this masculine energy saw them as so innocent, but this one is wicked. Her wicked, wicked ways. Take it as it resonates. Oh, Jesus. These are completely different energies, guys. Go fish. Guessing game, right? Well, pinhead. That's what it is. Sacred fool. This is the masculine. In this read is this sacred fool. If your feminine was this energy and you are the masculine, you might have felt like a fool, but I can assure you this person is being exposed. Oh, wicked, nasty, nasty, nasty. So if you are the divine masculine dealing with this wicked ways person, they come off so innocentile, little virgin. They were holding a secret. Go fish. There's a cherry on the top. It all had a silver lining to this one. What the silver lining was looks awful lot like the Velvet Queen over here. Look at you go. Got the cherry on the top. Sacred fool. Well, you really were this person's, you were bright as a baby. You are now a full-grown tiger angel. That's who they had. This privileged, and now even in your old age, you're still privileged. Whoever you are, because this is the cherry on the top. This is the blessing. So it's like you go from this baby to an adult, to this privileged lady, to this old grandmother, still privileged. If you're the masculine, it's you. You were this angel. You were getting the cherry on the top, the cream of the crop here. You were dedicated your entire life. You're not going to have to worry about your retirement or your children or your family. Oh, she and her wicked, wicked ways, right? Yeah, little innocent virgin. What a sacred fool. Spirit is saying this person is. Pinhead. The gypsy. Yeah. That's what you get for living in La La Land. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you right now, guys. What's going to be the end result to this? I got to find out what's going to happen to this person. What are they going to do? Is this person returning to Sag? What's going to happen here, Spirit? Going to feel like a fool, I can tell you that. Spirit told him not to leap and he leapt. Spirit told him, use your intuition. They didn't listen to all their buddies. Well, all this person's effort, the leap that they made, this is Spirit saying this. The person that leapt into that direction, who was seeking attention, got nothing but 10 of Swords for the offer they made. Their friends betrayed them. Their low vibrational buddies betrayed them because they wanted to take this person down. They wanted this person who was normally upright. Okay? I don't know what happened here, why they changed, why they became this fool, but they did. But it was deliberate. They're friends. This person is normally upright, well thought of, has a good reputation. Well, that's been slandered. Don't tell me. They better not be slandering Sagittarius. Their twin flame? I don't know. I don't think so. Ooh, there is no love there. Tell me about it. They're going through it. Yep, indecisiveness. All those negative Nancy's did nothing but bring them karma. Jesus. That's why they're spying on you. It's like they're spying on you through a friend. They were immature, and now the Emperor is looking at this friend. Remember the other day, it's sort of like, I don't know what trouble they got in. They could have had a physical confrontation with this friend. That's what oh, because it's, whoa. These is strange energy that they're crossing the reed. This is a good change. They're getting enlightenment. So now, what's a friend? They're looking at this friend taking action, seeing the manipulation, and this is fighting. There's something to do with moving forward or moving or traveling, working. They receive some sort of enlightenment about the third party. I don't know. That's what's crossing it. And it wants to come crossways. So I got to take it. It was not wish fulfillment. What all they know is their soulmate. And now they got to face these fears, these secrets. They've seen something about this karmic energy, her wicked ways. What they saw or what was revealed has scared them. I know they got to face their shadow side, face their fears, but this one is looking directly at the other energy and going like terrified, like, oh my God, what did I do? There was a demon lurking in the background here, and it's like it's been exposed. Her wicked ways, that's what I'm thinking. There's some sort of change. Somebody was giving to two, and I think her wicked ways over here, I don't know. There's heartbreak. Third party. Somebody over here is juggling or is unstable, has seen a truth. See? In this, the sword is upright. In the other, it was pointed down. So that is telling lies, being emotionally detached. Well, this one is up, speaking a truth, seeing is truth. Truth is revealed. Uh-oh. Wants to speak the truth, do they? Oh, well, there you are. Divine match here, guys. Power couple. The privileged lady and the power couple. Seeing the truth that this was going to be a power couple. Okay, you guys had the same dreams. A nice retirement, a happy family, you know, didn't want a lot out of life, just to be happy and to be able to retire comfortably. This is the dream that you guys shared. Well, you're getting it. This person, oh my God. Oh yes, you are definitely going to be the privileged lady, man. Take it as it resonates. It's just the cards. It's the energy of this person. You are going to be able to retire and look after your family. Something is changing over here, I'm telling you, Sag. What is the lies? See? Told you. They were lied to. They were, guys. Oh, it's jealousy. It's envy. Their friends deliberately did this to them to pull them off their horse. Sabotage. It's sabotage. Yeah, that little innocent one over there lied. because this person was too busy daydreaming about this other love when they had the Ten of Pentacles already. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. They had the dream. They were set for life, guys. They were set for life. They should have listened to their intuition, but they kept blocking it out, listening to this little innocent, her wicked ways person over here. And if you were the Sag masculine, your feminine was wicked. Wicked. Shouldn't have trusted this one. This young little virginistic one over here. Because they were wicked in disguise. And then there it is again. It looks the same. It's the same. This Queen of Swords in this, with her wicked ways, has the same robe on, has the same dress on, has the same... Oh, I know that's her. Acted all little, like a little Page of Cups, all innocentile, not to be trusted, because it came right out with the intuition. This person should have listened to their intuition. They had an angel telling them every step of the way, she's wicked. They're not innocent. Think. Didn't think. It's a darn wicked karmic. Nasty. Yep. Justice. Working their ass off. Should have, yeah. You're single, you're getting wish fulfillment. You worked for it, Sag. You put in the effort. You put in the dedicated effort to this. It's like it was this person now. Okay, they wounded you. This person was a heavy burden, but now they are heavily burdened by her wicked ways over there. Seen the truth. Now they're crying over spilt milk. Because they should have listened to Spirit in the first place. Spirit said, speak your truth. Take action. Don't just sit by. Put in the work. Oh, well, instead they figured they could just slough off. Well, yeah. Now they want to restart. Now they're saying their prayers, going to source, and they're angry. What are they so angry at? Oh, doesn't have to be anger here because it came out here again before. Here's the explanation. Decisive, focus driven, defensive. Events that move with a great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional ones. Sudden or unexpected changes. Review your options carefully. And now they want to come racing in. Look at this. To their divine counterpart. Oh my God. Ooh, I better hurry up. I'd say, because this Velvet Queen over here, King, is not going to wait around. I'm just saying. It looks like this one don't snooze. What are they doing? This wanted to appear this way. So, what are they doing? Facing their fears? Are they moving forward for a victory with the Empress? The one who they're passionate about? Oh, yes, they are. They're alone in the boat, and they're headed back straight to this one who was their wish fulfillment in the first place. My God. The one who they refuse. Yeah, the one from the past. The one soulmates in separation. Right there. Bang. For a new beginning and opportunity. Happiness. Jesus. It's all this drama. Put an end to the drama, the deception. Go within. Soul search. Somebody doing some thinking. Yeah. Stressed out for their decision. Looking back. So don't go there. It's like looking back. This person is going through 8, and the direction they chose, they're feeling trapped, stressed out, when I think they're doing this. I don't know if they ghosted or been ghosted, but they're like trapped in their mind. They can't stop thinking. They're soul searching about their choice, looking at their ships. Look at, they already had their ships. The ships were in the darned harbor. And what was on it? Their past soulmate with all these riches and all this happiness and all this wish fulfillment. The heck? You can't tell me that this person just did this because of some little innocent who they thought was some kind of virginistic person. Wanted to try something new, a new romance, listening to their friends, you know. I'll try a new romance. This is crazy. This person is something else. I don't know who does that in today's world, but I never realized how many people were like that in today's world until I started doing this tarot channel. There's a lot of us going through this. A lot of you. Men, women, it don't matter. It seems to be rampant. Like, I don't know, maybe it always was. Maybe I'm just noticing it more. I'm not sure, but it seems to be on the increase, that's for sure. It's like, I don't know, this guy, this energy, it could be a guy, it could be a girl, take it as it resonates. Now, women can do this too, guys. You know that. I've got a lot of them on the channel whose women, feminines, went through this. And it's also, it's like, whatever, what's wrong with people? It's like, you have it made in the shade and you throw it away. Do you know how hard it is to find that? Like, seriously, guys, it's hard to find that kind of love in today's world. I'm totally convinced of it. Like, everybody I know, yeah, for what? This, an unwise choice. People telling them there's a better way that'll make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. And this person listened to the doll. Listening to their good friends, trying to be popular. I don't know if this person just trying to fit in somewhere, whatever. Fools. Just saying. Because when you're lucky enough to find a soulmate in this lifetime, you're doing well. But to find a divine union, in this lifetime. It comes around once. You know, you get a lot of soulmates, but for divine unions, you get one. As far as I'm concerned, in this day and age, anybody who manages to stay in love and stay together is, in my books, divine. That's just my personal opinion. Anybody who can manage to, you know, go through all the hardships of life and remain together, to me, that's divine. It is. So, you know what? That's just one person's opinion. This person could not see what they had till they lost it. Okay? Going on the advice, well, they went to someone who had wicked ways, and they gave up the velvet person, the rich one. Even if you're not rich, you are rich inside, but you're rich on the outside as well. You're not going to have to worry about your retirement. You're not going to have to worry about your family. Okay? That's its weight in gold in my books. Okay? You know, this energy has a lot of lessons to learn, and I hope for their sake that they do. Take care, Sag.